Molecularity ಅಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತು. Molecularity ಅಂದ್ರೆ number of molecules taking part in the elementary reaction. The difference between order and molecularity 2 marks ಕೇಳ್ತಾರೆ, important. So order ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಿತ್ತು, it is sum of the powers of the concentration terms, but molecularity is number of molecules taking part in the elementary reaction. So next difference is it is experimentally determined rate equation ಇಂದ ನಾವು order of the reaction calculate ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. But molecularity is calculated theoretically by knowing the mechanism of the reaction. So mechanism ಗೊತ್ತಿತ್ತು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಆ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ಮಾಲಿಕ್ಯೂಲ್ಸ್ occur ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ molecularity ನಾವು ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. So order of the reaction can be zero order reaction or fractional. Order, sum of the powers of the concentration terms can be zero or fractional. But molecularity of the reaction cannot be zero or fractional. ಅಂದ್ರೆ half molecule ಅಥವಾ quarter molecule ಈ ತರ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಲ್ಲ. So molecularity should be always a whole number, but order can be zero or fractional. So order of the reaction is applicable for both complex and elementary reaction, but molecularity is applied only to elementary reaction. ಏನಿದ್ರು ಈ ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ಮೀನಿಂಗ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ elementary reactions are those reactions which occur in single step. So single step ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅಪ್ಲೈ ಆಗೋ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಮಾತ್ರ molecularity ನಾವು ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು, but order of the reactions can be applicable for both complex reaction and elementary reaction. So order of the reaction ಅಥವಾ ರೇಟ್ ನ ಡಿಟರ್ಮೈನ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ಸ್ಲೋ ಸ್ಟೆಪ್, ಅದೊಂದು ನೆನಪಿಟ್ಕೊಂಡಿರಿ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ನಾನು ಮುಂದೆ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಡಿಫರೆಂಟ್ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಇದಿಷ್ಟು 4 ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ಬರೋದ್ರೆ ಸಾಕು. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಡಿಫರೆಂಟ್ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಡಿಫರೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಲಿಕ್ಯುಲಾರಿಟಿ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನ್. ಸೊ ಯೂನಿಮಾಲಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನಂದ್ರೆ ಇಫ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಒನ್ ಮಾಲಿಕ್ಯೂಲ್ ಕೊಲೈಡ್ ಸಕ್ಸಸ್ಫುಲಿ ಟು ಬ್ರಿಂಗ್ ಔಟ್ ದ ಕೆಮಿಕಲ್ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನ್, then it is unimolecular reaction. Example for that is this: N2O4 gives rise to 2NO2. This is an example for unimolecular reaction. If it is bimolecular reaction, then two molecules successfully collide to bring about a chemical reaction. Example for that is 2 hydrogen iodide giving hydrogen plus iodine. For trimolecular reaction, 2NO plus O2 gives rise to 2NO3. 3 molecules react ಆಗ್ತದೆ, so it is trimolecular reaction. If 2 molecules react, then it is bimolecular reaction. If only one molecule react, that is unimolecular reaction. ಇದರ ಡಿಫರೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಲಿಕ್ಯುಲಾರಿಟಿ ನಾವು ನೋಡಬಹುದು. ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ಬಿಟ್ವೀನ್ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಮತ್ತು ಮಾಲಿಕ್ಯುಲಾರಿಟಿ ಗೊತ್ತು. ಈಗ ಝೀರೋ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು ನೋಡೋಣ. ಸೊ ಝೀರೋ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ದೋಸ್ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ವೇರ್ ದ ರೇಟ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನ್. ಸೊ ಝೀರೋ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ ನೋಡಿ. ಝೀರೋ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ಸ್ are those reactions when experimentally determined rate equation step ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ, rate is equal to k into concentration of reactant to the power 0 ಇದ್ರೆ, then it is an example for, then it is a zero order reaction. It is independent of the concentration of the reactant. Concentration ಏನೇ ಇದ್ರು to the power 0 ಆಯ್ತು ಅಂದ್ರೆ it is independent of the concentration of the reaction. So zero order reaction ಗೆ best example is formation of HCl in the presence of sunlight. So ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ನೋಡಿ, hydrogen plus chlorine reacts in the presence of sunlight to form hydrogen chloride. Here the rate of the reaction is defined as, when we determine experimentally, rate will be given as rate is equal to concentration of constant K into concentration of hydrogen to the power 0 and chlorine to the power 0. It does not depend upon the concentration of both hydrogen and chlorine, hence the reaction is called as zero order reaction. Similarly, we will get another example. Decomposition of ammonia in the presence of platinum to form nitrogen hydrogen gas. Our reaction also, if ammonia is decomposed thermally in the presence of platinum, we get hydrogen and nitrogen. So for this reaction also, when we determine experimentally, rate will be independent upon the concentration of ammonia. So the order of this reaction is also 0. So zero order reactions are those reactions where the rate of the reaction is independent upon the concentration of reactant. Then first order reaction. First order reaction ನೋಡೋಣ. So first order reaction. So ಇದರ definitions ಮತ್ತು ಒಂದು example ಗೊತ್ತಿರಬೇಕು. First order reaction are those reactions where rate depend upon the first power of the concentration of reactant. If the order of the reaction is 1, then it is first order reaction. First order reactions are those reactions where the rate depend upon the first power of the concentration of reactant. So the best example for that is decomposition of hydrogen peroxide. So hydrogen peroxide decomposes to give water plus oxygen, where the rate depend upon the only the concentration of hydrogen peroxide to the power 1. If the rate depend on the first power of the concentration of the reactant, then the rate is order is called as first order reaction. So ಇನ್ನೊಂದು example ಯಾವ್ದಂದ್ರೆ ಎಲ್ಲ radioactive disintegration reaction will be an example for first order reaction. For second order reaction, the rate will be directly proportional to second power of the concentration of reactant. This will be there for your higher studies. But for PU purpose or second year PUC, ಇಷ್ಟೇ ಇರೋದು zero order ಮತ್ತು first order reaction. Then you will get one more thing, that is pseudo first order reaction. So ಅದನ್ನ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ ನಾನು. So PSCU pseudo first order reaction. So in pseudo first order reaction or false first order reaction andre, it is the reaction of higher order reaction which is converted into first order by changing the reaction condition. So reaction conditions na change ಮಾಡಿ higher order reaction na ನಾವು first order reaction ಗೆ convert ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ then it is called as pseudo first order reaction. Best example for this is inversion of cane sugar. So inversion of cane sugar or sucrose. So sucrose na ನಾವು glucose ಮತ್ತೆ fructose in the presence of acidic medium convert ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ, so ನೋಡಿ sucrose is given by the formula C12H22O11. When we add water to this, it gives in the presence of acid C12H22O11. This is sucrose or sugar. So sucrose or sugar, we can now hydrolysis or inversion of plain sugar ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ we get glucose and fructose. So ಇಲ್ಲಿ the rate of the reaction depend only upon the concentration of sucrose C12H22O11 to the power 1, but it is independent upon the concentration of water. ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ independent of concentration of water ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ we take the concentration of water in the higher proportion. So if we take the water level has higher proportion, so ತುಂಬಾ water ನ ತಗೊಂಡಾಗ it will be independent upon the concentration of water, so rate depend only upon the concentration of sucrose. So higher order reaction ನ first order ಗೆ convert ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ by changing the reaction condition. What we did here is we increase the concentration of water. So ಇದಿಷ್ಟು order ಮತ್ತೆ molecularity ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಬೇಕು. So order is the sum of the powers of concentration term and molecularity is the number of molecules. So rate of the reaction, rate constant K. ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಮುಂದಕ್ಕೆ important concept we will do in the next class.